All right. For today's deep dive, let's talk about a piece of tech that lets you reboot a critical server or even turn off sensitive equipment just by sending a message through Google Hangouts.
Yeah, which sounds a bit strange at
It
first.
does. We're talking about what's officially called the NTI PWR-RMT-RBT2-515R-LCV2. It's a two-port remote power reboot switch.
Exactly, that's a mouthful. But our goal here is to just cut through all that. We're going to figure out how this thing really gives you intelligent remote power control over IP.
And find the surprising
And
bits.
find the surprising bits, for sure. The core functions, but also those unique applications.
Okay, so at its heart, the concept seems simple enough. It lets you remotely control power, so on, off, or a quick reboot for up to 2 devices.
For 2 devices, right, from anywhere.
Yeah,
But the way you can control it, that's where it gets really interesting.
that's what I was looking at. I mean, it goes way beyond just a standard web page or some buttons on the box.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You've got the web interface, you've got the physical buttons, sure.
Yeah.
But then there are dedicated apps for Android and iOS, and then the part you mentioned.
The Google Hangouts and Skype integration.
That's the one. And what's really fascinating there is the scale. You can control an unlimited number of these switches from one Google account.
Unlimited.
Unlimited. And you can even use group Hangouts to send the same command to all of them at once. It just streamlines IT management through a tool most people already use every day.
Okay, but hold on a second. Using a consumer chat app like Hangouts for, critical infrastructure, doesn't that feel a little risky? I mean, what about compliance or just basic security vulnerabilities?
That's a really important question.
Mhm.
And they've built in a kind of a safety net for that. The convenience is balanced with some real network intelligence.
So it's not just waiting for a command?
No, it's not passive. It's designed for what they call self-healing. The device acts like a watchdog. It's constantly checking the network connection of whatever it's plugged into.
And if it doesn't get a response, it just triggers a reboot on its own.
It can, yeah. It's basically tapping the server on the shoulder, and if the server doesn't answer, it assumes it's frozen and hits the power cycle button for you.
That's the auto ping feature I was reading about.
Precisely. And it can monitor up to 7 different IP addresses. You can set it to automatically reboot a port if it doesn't get a response, or, you can have it just alert you so you have to do it manually.
And it sends emails, right? So there's a record.
A complete audit trail. It sends email notifications to as many addresses as you want, whether the reboot was automatic or you triggered it yourself. That's key for building confidence in this system.
And that reliability, knowing exactly when a device is down, that opens up use cases way beyond just, restarting a stuck router.
Absolutely.
Let's take security, for instance. You could keep sensitive devices completely powered off when they're not in use. Hackers can't find what isn't there.
And that's a double benefit, really. It's a win for efficiency, too. You're saving power, and you're also reducing the wear and tear on expensive equipment, which extends its life.
Right. And it can jump completely outside of the normal IT world. Since it's basically just a smart power strip, you could use it for physical environmental control.
Like what?
Well, you could power up sirens or lights as an alert system, or even control things like heaters or pumps at a remote industrial site.
And if we look at the hardware, you can see why it's so versatile. It just uses 2 standard NEMA 515R outlets.
So just normal wall outlets.
Yep, the kind you have at home. It handles a wide voltage range from 120 to 250 VAC. And getting back to your earlier security concern, the network side supports modern secure protocols. We're talking HTTPS with TLS 1.2, which is critical for making sure those remote commands are encrypted and safe.
So what we have in the end is this really elegant bridge between high-end IT automation and the simplicity of a consumer chat app. It's intelligent, it's automated, and it's surprisingly accessible.
It really is. And that leaves you with a final thought, doesn't it? If one simple device can monitor network stability across 7 IPs and let you control physical power with Skype, what other manual infrastructure tasks could now be automated with these low-cost, off-the-shelf tools? Something to think about.